Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today another special one. We're off to Jamsport in Northampton to have the Mountune Inlet and the cams all remapped together, and I should be able to do a comparison of the dyno graphs from the COSI rep through to what we've got in there now, maybe back to stock. So keep your eyes peeled for another video on that one. Stay tuned. So a few hours in the car later, we're here at the Jamsport HQ, ready to put the car onto the rollers and get a bit of a baseline for how it is with the original map. Bit of testing the load, different levels of RPM, speed. And now we're ready for a first proper dyno run. The results are in. So we're up to 197 brake versus 190 before the map was fitted, but we've seen quite a big increase in torque. So let's compare the sound of the car back to how it was with the COSI rep inlet fitted, and then we'll do a few back-to-back comparisons of certain load and RPM. So the previous results were around 191 brake and maybe 140 or so foot-pounds. That mid-range is so much more punchy now with the inlet fitted and the remap. Still screams up top, but maybe not quite as much as it used to. Okay, so we're the day after having had the car remapped, and I'm going to take it out for a little drive. Basically just to explore the upper rev range, take you through the kind of everyday driving to see whatever difference the Mountune Inlet has made. I'm really pleased with the quality of the map from Jamsport actually, and the idling so much better than it was before. There's no issues, you know, pulling up to the lights, putting a bit of vacuum load on the engine by pressing the brakes. Not an issue anymore. Seems to be a much more solid, much more happy tune than the one I had before. So let's hit the road. So let's talk about the everyday drivability. I'm currently sat 30 miles an hour, about to stick it into fourth gear. It's absolutely fine, no issues. It's not bogging. I'll give the throttle a prod. There's plenty of torque, plenty of pickup there. And that's sort of sat in the 2000 RPM kind of range. Let's drop it a cog to third. So I'm now on a 40 mile an hour limit road. We'll just go 30 to 40 and see how that is in third. That's about 332 RPM. It picks up quite nicely. I'm going to just pop it down to second. So we're a little bit higher up in the revs now. So I'm down at 25 miles an hour, 2.5. Will probably take us up to about 4 and a bit. Let's have a listen. So that's the pull from kind of 2.5 to 5. It's way more torquey than it was before. It really pulls. I'll just repeat that again. Let's take it down to 20. So we're sat at 2000 RPM. I'll give it a prod up to the speed limit of 40. Incredible, huge amount more torque than was before. The car's much less hesitant. Just stick it back into fourth and then to fifth. It's very, it's transformative actually. That inlet is really well suited to the engine. The COSI absolutely screamed up at the top, there's no doubt about that, but I'd say everyday drivability, I hadn't realised how much I'd sacrificed for that bit of extra performance. So now pulling up to a national speed limit sign, so I'm going to drop it down and I'll do a full launch in first gear. 60. So I think, you know, it's a very much improved performance. It's there when you want it, but I would say this is a little bit more refined as well. Just cruising in fifth now at 50. It's not drony, it's not boomy. Even with the Mountune cat back on and the sports cat, it's actually totally livable for everyday use. So guys, I've just opened the window next to me so you can really hear that inlet. I'll just slow it down. I'm not going to go bonkers, but just enough to be able to enjoy the sound. Very much just enjoying the low speed driving, but the true test of this is going to be off the road on a track where it's safe to explore the limits and have some fun with the car. So thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned, looking forward to sharing those dyno graphs with you soon. For now, engineer out.